Yep, coming back at you one more time. Today we're going to talk about a lot of bits and pieces, thing that's on my mind. So let's get started. Number one, the Republican representative from Minnesota, Michelle Bachmann, I believe her name is. Now, folks, this is one lady who has one big set of balls. And this is not meant to be disrespectful to you, Michelle. It's just a way of saying that you've got what it takes. You're not afraid to mix it up with the big boys. You know, what I would really love to see is Michelle Bachmann in a debate with Nancy Pelosi. Now, wouldn't that be fun to watch? I think Nancy would have found her match. No doubt about that. Although I'm fairly certain that that they'll put a squelch on Michelle Bachmann. As a matter of fact, I haven't heard from her in recent days, but I fully believe that she'll be back on top of things here very shortly. At least wise, I hope so. You know, there's another thing that not really a big deal. Just kind of bothers me a little bit. You've got these internet .com like Newsmax.com and HumanEvents.com and GOPUSA.com, and they put out a lot of good information, and I read a lot of it, and a lot of it I post on some of my websites. But what really irks me is you read a certain amount of information and then it stops. Well, if you want the rest of it, you got to buy a book, or you got to make a donation, or purchase something. And this really irks me. If the people in this country have some valuable information to impart to the citizens, then they shouldn't have to buy it. It should be something you're willing to tell them. And that's the way I work. I don't charge you a nickel for what I say, although most of what I have to say isn't worth a nickel. But that's neither here nor there. I just object to people always wanting money. Now, you know, I have a donation box on my website. I don't fully expect anybody to donate, but if you want to, it's there for you to do so. But I won't charge you for all the information. I won't give you just part of it. I'll give you all I've got. Now, another thing. The United States tax code. Well, they showed a picture the other day of the tax code, and it was probably a 6-foot stack of papers containing 1.2 million words. And they say if you stretch these words out end to end, they would stretch out for 20 miles. Now that's a lot of shit to put in 20 miles. And now they're proposing the fair tax. And that only consists of 23,000 words. A big, big improvement. And I'll show you my tax code. My tax code contains 32 words. I'm going to try to show it to you right here. 32 words. The United States Tax Code. Every working citizen and business shall tender to the IRS an amount equal to 10% of their earnings. No deductions, zip nada, no ifs and no buts. That'll get it done. That'll give the government more money than they've ever had before, and it'll be fair to everybody. No churches will get any kind of special treatment. There'll be no depreciation on automobiles, boats, or any other airplanes or anything else in business. You want it, you pay for it. And I would imagine you'll see a lot of airplanes being sold, a lot of boats being sold, a lot of hotel rooms going unoccupied, a lot of Caribbean island estates being sold. And that's what it's all about. That's what it should be. And just a short blurb on Obama and the pirate situation. Now that is absolutely ridiculous. We lucked out in this recent situation where the captain of the ship was held hostage for 4 or 5 days, but we luckily got him back, and in the process killed 3 pirates and captured 1. But I am absolutely certain that our intelligent people and Obama and our military, they know pretty much where these pirates hang out. And there is no reason why they're still in existence today. The day after that shooting, we should have went in there and wiped them out. Unfortunately, when you take on this type of an operation, you're going to have collateral damage. Some people will get killed who don't deserve to be killed. And I'm sorry about that. But it's just the way that it's going to have to be. We've got to go in there and wipe these people out and quit pussyfooting around. Now, yesterday was National Tax Day Tea Parties. I hope you attended the one in your area. And if you didn't, well, just shame on you. I attended mine. As a matter of fact, it's the first one I've ever attended, and I was very proud to be there. We held ours in Hendersonville, which is in Sumner County, Tennessee. And I was really amazed at how well organized and how peaceful the protest was. And we fully expected that there might be some dissenters there trying to disrupt the proceedings, but all went off without a hitch. And like I say, I was very proud to be there. I guess we had somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 people show up. It was a wonderful experience. But yesterday was only the beginning. And if we're to see change in this country, we've got to press on. We've got to press on hard to make sure that our voices are heard by those government officials with deaf ears. We can't stop here. We have to keep on going, and I intend to participate in every rally they have, and I hope you will too. At the very last minute, I realized, well, I don't have a sign to take, so I ran off on the computer real quick, and I hooked that to the zipper of my jacket, and that's what I wore. Not very effective, but it got the word out. And this is old Giddy Up, and we'll see you next time. May the good Lord take a liking to you. See you, folks.